Welcome back, everybody. I am Jason, that's the second and also the fifth of the third of the Tolentinos, and today we have 4 special stories for you. Let's hear them. Can COVID at the age of 19, he is 19 years old, happy birthday to him, and can he talk about his job, which is talking about COVID-19? Let's find out. Could the Illuminati be real? We have someone from our doctor to tell you the truth. Could climate change be double the amount of what we first thought because of rice farms? And our final news, can Isaac the weatherman, finally get it right for once? All news and more here today. Hello and welcome to Budget News. Today, our first story today is about COVID-19 because it's all around world thing and it's very, very important for you guys. So we dragged up our good old friend COVID out of his house, kind of like kidnapping, more like COVID-napping. Yeah, COVID-19 should get arrested. Is everyone wearing masks? Okay, good. Is everyone hand sanitizing 1.5 seconds? Don't touch me! Even your presence of you touching my arm is very bad, very bad. You should be ashamed. Hand sanitize. COVID, chill. Yes, we all want COVID-19 to stop. We all wanted to chill out. We want to stop wearing masks. Don't, you idiots! Just, if you have the option, stay home, chill home, do whatever. We don't want to spread it more. We wanted to keep it silent. We want to stop this. We should all just stay home. Why hasn't the government done this a lot more? Just make quarantine more! So COVID, what are some of the symptoms of COVID-19? Okay, there's many symptoms and there's even after effects that scientists are finding out right now. COVID-19 is a vessel of death. Okay, so we have dry cough, high fever, and what else? I got by my laptop. What else? Tiredness! This stupid. Oh, my laptop fell down. Then there's the most common symptoms. I will project them into the wall here so you guys can all see. So you have the less common symptoms are aches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, conjunctivitis, headaches, loss of taste and smell, and a rash of discoloration or finger or toes. This is on the less common. It already sounds like death. To me, I hate pain, physical or mental. I love eating too. Some of the more serious symptoms are even worse. Difficulty breathing, or shortness of breath, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement. If you have any of these symptoms, maybe take a test or stay home and protect other people. And we haven't even got to the after points. So scientists have now discovered that there might be after effects of COVID-19, and that's terrible. So, and the COVID-19 are even worse. It's like you have multiple migraines, headaches, and you have nausea all the time. It's like really bad. So this is why I'm gonna say, if you're gonna take the transport, wear a mask or I'll personally beat you up. Thank you, COVID, for coming out today. We know you're very scared about COVID-19 and you're the most scared of us in the studios right now. So we thank you for coming out with us today. Now it's sports with Ace. Sports! COVID-19 is not gonna stop sport! No, you idiot! Sports needs to be cancelled. You're just a hater! You're a big dumb. Scared of little sickness. Okay, let's just calm down and be rational. Your name sucks! What the heck did you just say, me little chicken? I graduated my class in the Navy SEALs. Commercials! Are you angry? Or maybe sad? Perhaps frustrated? Well, have you tried yelling? What does yelling do? It helps relieve stress. It's very fun, and it scares birds. But how do I start yelling? With this new book. This book about how to yell 101. Normal products like this will cost you an arm and a leg, but here we don't But this company, we don't accept that. Only cash. For the low price of 1,662,001 of one of a decimal point. That's how much it costs. So after the fight between COVID and Ace, we had to kick COVID into our dumpster because they wouldn't stop fighting. But our next guest got really mad at us because that's where he lives, exactly. Not the best rental ever. So our next story is about, is the Illuminati real? Does the Illuminati exist? Is the Illuminati true? Am I saying the same question but differently? Yes, for the last one, that's all I know. Now, welcome our special guest Bobby here today. Let me get this laptop out for you. But no, stay down there because we're gonna actually interview a few people and ask how many of them think the Illuminati is real. Okay, Greg, you're live. Stay down there, Bobby. Stay down there, Bobby. Greg, you're live. Please let's just ask them if the Illuminati is real. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. I am recording live from this random school that is not called International School of Hello. We have this broadcast is no way connected to this school, and this broadcast is definitely real. Okay, now let's ask some of these kids if the Illuminati is real. Excuse me, sir, but do you believe the Illuminati is real? Great. Hello, I am taller than you. Do you believe the Illuminati is real?
Don't put your mouth on that.
Do you believe the Illuminati is real?
No, I'm taller than you. Of course I do.
I am the Illuminati! Nani, do you believe the Illuminati is real?
I
believe the club of the omnipotent duck is real.
Good choice. Hello, very tall person. Do you believe the Illuminati is real?
Yes.
Good. There you have it, Jason. 2 out of the 3 people we interviewed actually gave serious answers. And that's why most children are not reliable. Back to you in the studios, Jason.
Yes, very interesting. Quite interesting, actually. Very interesting. Now, let's finally welcome Bobby. You can come out now. Come here, Bobby. Oh, this place warm. I think it'll be warmer than a dumpster that's outside.
But it smells more.
Anyways, why do you think the Illuminati is real?
The Illuminati is real. It's very real. The Illuminati is everywhere. Wherever you see a triangle, like a car, pavement, even this TV station. Yes, Illuminati. The Illuminati is the government, people, and even this might be even this TV show, or any other broadcast to that fact. And this is why you have to wear this. You have to protect it from the Illuminati.
Very interesting. Well, at least the Illuminati doesn't run this place. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was joking about it before, but after looking into the TV broadcast more, the Illuminati does actually run this place. If I go into the cards, you can see yeah, the Illuminati shape. Flip it up to down. Illuminati. Yes. So this is run by the Illuminati. Yep. And now I've come to destroy it.
Every time I tell you guys to not invite people that live in dumpsters, sooner or later I'm gonna fire one of you idiots. Well, you are the one that brought Bobby in to the studio, and technically, you are all of us, and we are all of you. So technically, we're the same person being played by a thing. So technically, you're calling yourself an idiot. So yeah, you're the idiot. What did I say about breaking the fourth wall, Isaac? We don't have the budget to fix it. Good. Anyways, our next guest does not live in a dumpster. That's news to me. And yeah, please welcome Aaron. Aaron, I thought you on my right. Aaron, now explain us why is rice bad. Hi, I'm Aaron. I can't wait to finally be a part of the budget news broadcast. It's been a dream of mine, and I always wanted to pitch my idea to save the environment by buying different types of rice. So here we go. like I said before, I'm gonna talk about rice farms and why you should shallow water used rice farms, but that is also made from constantly flooded rice farms instead of normal normal other rice farms with other water. Also, I'm not gonna make any jokes of doing this because I still have to edit the video, and I don't want to do it. And I don't want to do that much work. Nobody ever listens to me anymore. When rice is grown, it produces methane and also nitric oxide. Now, what is nitric oxide? It's a thing. Nitric oxide is kind of like methane, but it stays longer in the atmosphere, and you know, if it stays longer in the atmosphere, it does more damage to the atmosphere. Why does this happen? Well, it happens because how do I say this in simpler terms? Yeah. To put it in simpler terms, when the rice is harvested, sometimes the rice will fall down into the soil, and then that will affect the soil rapidly into a negative thing, and then it will make the plants produce, more methane and nitric oxide. A way to reduce nitric oxide and methane is by using shallow water instead of normal seawater or other water. Using shallow water, it decreases methane and nitric oxide by 90%. And which is really good. Another way to reduce the nitric oxide and methane is by using a different type of rice farming method. There are two most common methods. There's the really most common one, which is called intermittent flooding of rice farms, and it produces 45 more times more than the other rice farm, which is called constantly flooded rice farms. One rice farm could have the same long-term effect of 600 coal plants. And rice is grown in 100 different types of countries. And the country that produces the most is, surprise, China, which the highest produces 148 million metric tons. I'm allowed to make this joke. I am Asian. Yeah, we are not Chinese. We are Filipino. They don't know that. Also, you broke the fourth wall by saying we're the same person. Yeah, let's never talk about this or tell the audience about this, yeah. We don't have to. It's not like anyone watches this show or anything. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Because rice farms could have the same long-term effect as 600 coal plants. So climate change could be double than what we first expected it could have been, or even more. And China wants to change this. They want to make this better. They want to save the world and save the atmosphere and save the world, the earth. But China has maybe 47 million rice farms. I've calculated this number, and it's most likely wrong, but who knows? And who cares? And to replace every single one, it may take 78 years. And this number sounds a lot because I'm an idiot. I misread one of my information, which instead of 2 months of it was supposed to be one singular month. And some of the rice farms are already changed before that. I did the calculation again, and then it came up to around 29 years, which is a lot better. But how did I come to this conclusion? How I calculate this. So it takes half a year to grow a single rice farm, and it will take 1 month. It will take a month to rechange the thing. So that's already 7 months for one. And China's a really big country, so we don't know how many times it will how many they can change in one go. So I went with 40,000, which sounds like a lot, but China, they have 47 million. They will have to take this high road. And by calculating those numbers and then blah blah blah, it will be every 7 months. 400,000 rice farms will reopen and 400,000 rice farms will close, and this will continue on for 29 years, and overall they will be missing 40,000 rice farms during this process, which is not a lot because there's 47 million rice farms. Now let's talk about how this would affect the buyer, the farmers, and also China's economy and all the other stuff. The people who buy the products are also known as consumers. They would probably not be affected by these changes. It is true that China produces 34% of the world's rice, but it's a really small percentage. 40,000 is a small percentage to China's 47 million rice farms, so it wouldn't matter. So there won't be a decrease in rice, and when they finally change to shallow water and constantly flooded rice farms, they taste equally the same. They're just different methods, and everything will be peachy. Now the farmers have a completely different story. What I mean, okay, so they're farmers. They make a lot of money by the farmers. They make a lot of money by growing these rice. They are making the thick cash money. But if they would close their farm for 7 months, they would lose $74,880. That's more than double of what they normally earn, and more. And don't forget that he still has to pay for his taxes, his house bills, his taxes, his electricity bills, his taxes, laundry. They do, but afterwards they will be also saving the environment. But right now, when they do it, it will affect them negatively. For maybe first save a bit of money before they change their rice farms. Now to the economy. Rice is the staple of China. That's probably why they have so many rice farms. But China's economy will probably be affected a small negative way, or maybe a lot. Depends on how much money they have, basically. First off, they will lose 4,000 rice farms, which is some of the ways they gain money. But it's still like 46 million other rice farms, and plus all the other ways they make money. So they will probably find that it's more like how much it will cost to change the things than how long it would take. Because imagine they have to change 47 million rice farms. It would cost maybe more than 1 million, 100 million, maybe 20 million, 200 million, or 300 million. We don't know, and it would cost and my guess is 500 million, but that might still be underrated. That's the thing, we don't know. Doing this, but China wants to do this because they want to, and it will help the environment, so it's good. They might have enough money, so they'll probably be fine. But right now, it will affect them negatively by how much money they will lose. Now, I encourage you to please buy shallow watered, constantly flooded rice products. Why? It will help the environment and help the global warming. But also say to the people that sell and people who produce and grow these things, they'll be like, hey, I like the shallow watered, constantly flooded rice farms because not only is it helping the environment, but reducing it by carbon, it is also tastes exactly the same, and I don't mind eat, and I would rather have this one if it's saving. And then the farmers and consumers be like, okay, we will change that to make it, and are like, oh, okay, so it looks like this is what they want now, so they will change their things, and that's how they will change it. Yeah, it's like simple thing. And that's why you should buy shallow water, constantly flooded rice farms. Please continue. Please buy those products and please save the environment. And now, yeah, thank you, Jason, for having me here. It's been an honor, and thank you for letting me spread the word. Please buy shallow water, constantly flooded rice farms. Please, it's for the hope of the world.
Wow, that was longer than I expected. Well, okay, so from what we know, buy products that uses shallow water and is from constantly flooded rice farms, because you save the environment, save the earth, because that's why I parked my car, and my car is more important than anyone in the studio right now.
Well, everyone is, staring at me deadly. Well, cut to commercials, after the commercials, and then after commercials we have a last story. Let's go! One more thing!